It's a beautiful warm afternoon here in Lahore. We've got the two captains here ready for the toss. Professor Anis will oversee the coin toss. We've got Maurice, the Oppo mascot. He'll hand over the coin to the home captain. And today, home captain is Mr. Shan Masood. He'll flip the coin. Tails is the call. It's come down as tails. Lovely to be here at Lahore for this very, very spicy contest. Lahore Qalandars in a must-win situation, and Multan Sultans have played flawless cricket to be ahead of the rest of the cast, and they are at the top of the leaderboard. Right, so to the standings, Multan Sultans are clearly ahead of the rest of the teams. Kings have already qualified for the semi-finalists, and then Lahore Qalandars, they are on 8. If they win today, they go through in the last 4 stage as well. Yeah, well, of late, Multan Sultans have had the better of Qalandars. It's only been a brief. At the toss, it was Sohail Akhtar, Qalandars captain, who called correctly and wanted to bowl first. In and around Lahore, it is still very green and extremely visitable, and lovely to be here in hometown of Lahore. Well, good idea. It shouldn't be sort of health specific. I think we need to get our hands nice and...
Yeah, it's like a quarter-final, isn't it? They need to win 3 games to win the title. Today, they need to win this one. They'll be boosted, I think, as well with the selections of the Multan side. They're all their frontline bowlers down, but first job.
A little bit of the group hug, why not? We are playing behind closed doors, but you think about this game and just how all eyes are on this match. And it's not often you get in the league.
Here we go. Nicely bowled on target. That's right, yeah, they've been outstanding. Oh, and that's an outstanding delivery as well. Yorker cleaning up Moeen Ali, up front early.
We've seen it all tournament. That is as good a Yorker as he's going to get. Just a little bit of away movement. That's why he's been so good.
Massive delivery. Have a look at the late movement. It shaped in, and then after pitching, it left him.
Not too bad, not too bad. Catch it, please. Thank you.
Another one gone.
The crowd goes wild.
My normal reaction. Man, that's trying to turn that onto leg side for a couple of runs. And rightfully delighted because Ishan's been so threatening throughout the tournament. Good catch running forward.
Big shot inside out dry will earn him a 4.
And Freddie in particular. Quick scramble. Get in, but muffled appeal. But this is a wholesale change today. This is basically, they're replacing their entire bowling attack.
Right, that's a handsome shot through the offside. Trusting the pitch.
I always found Ravi Bapar a very difficult person to bowl to. Doesn't necessarily move his feet. Definitely a brighto, colourful drive. Just throws his hands at the ball with a stunning stroke. Trying to set a very high bar here.
Edge and gone for 4. No slip in place. Why wouldn't you have a slip in place? Give him some sport in the slip cordon.
The way they've been having that slip, almost like a floating slip, you wonder whether he would have gotten it as well.
Question as to whether the Sultans can build something they can defend.
Powered away, and 4 runs over mid-wicket.
Once again, a stunning shot from Ravi Bapara. Next to no foot movement. This ball does just sit up nicely for him. He pounces all over it.
Good use of the feet, just over the bowler's head for 4. 37 of 30, 41 for 2.
Yeah, no spin there for Samit Patel. I've seen him turn the ball sharply at times, particularly that evening when he...
Oh, that's poor.
I think everyone on the side has a right to feel pretty underwhelmed at this fielding effort.
Harris Ruff gets us underway with this new over.
It's a pie. Short ball on the hip. Not short enough to be a bouncer, not full enough to be a good length ball.
I shared the workload, but Ravi Bopara and Shan Masood will really want to build on this momentum. The average first innings score here is 176. Call for two, but it's 4 runs. What a good shot. Masood has very quietly and very powerfully gotten to 40 of 26. Oh.
Well bowled.
Can't chase that. What a way to end the over.
He's 34. Slow ball does the job. Shan Masood misses the line and is done. Cleaned up, castled, and so his resistance comes to an end.
So Weeser straight away, he just throws it out there. And the mistake that Masood made was just getting too much on the onside. He was reaching for that and allowed the inside edge.
Shan Masood there missing the line of the ball and slow ball bowled. How will it affect him?
I mean, there's two schools of thought. One is you've given a lot of your older and more senior and more important players a bit of a break.
There's only a couple of games to go. Yeah! Nicely bowled. He's going to see
Another example. Still pretty flexible.
There's a massive difference.
ये हमारा पहला ड्राफ्ट है. This is the first team we put together. और देखें पाकिस्तान में जब भी आप किसी भी सिस्टम में मेरिट ले आते हैं.
Kidding me?
No, what do you reckon, Butch?
What I reckon is that's going to be out. David Visa's done it again.
Bopara wanted to clear that mid-off field a little bit of room and just didn't catch it in the middle of the bat. Jubilee safe hands from Fakhar Zaman and no problem for Visa. Has read the pitch beautifully. Pace off is the way to go. Asad gets off the mark straight away. Runs hard for two. Will he be able to make it? Dive is in. It's a close thing. Close shave. What's happening?
He's down, he's flat, he's got a slide and he's gone. That is out. What a good bit of fielding. There it is, out. Here's the throw. It needed to be close to the stumps. It was. Ben Dunk does a good job. He was in trouble there, wasn't he? He knew he was in trouble.
Yeah, Oppo, smart fielding.
I think my safest place to be is here in Lahore.
Yeah, absolutely. That's safely done over the rope for 6. Slash.
Beauty as well. Listen, don't count out this Multan side. They may have made plenty of changes, but they're not 5 points clear of the nearest challengers in the group for nothing.
Yeah, and they might be a little bit weakened, Butch, with their bowling.
And the ball just floats out.
That's gone fine. Fine leg up in the ring, so an easy shot to execute.
That's ever been done before. It's a great insight. Nicely played. Rockets down the ground.
The half, well, it's not really a half volley. Ball is just starting to reverse. This pitch is slightly abrasive. But that is a glorious straight drive. Really is. Beautiful extension. Lovely weight head over the ball.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and all the best for this one and the rest of the tournament as well.
Thank you.
Oh, it's out of here. That is out of here. The dynamic of this ground is that there's a lot of grass behind the boundary.
Well, we had technical orthodoxy with the 4, but this is an Osaka Batteries power shot over mid-wicket. Front leg out of the way and swipe hard.
81 metres. There we go, into that vacant space. And down the ground, he smashes it. This is brilliant batting.
Gushdal's been in for a long time now. He's been in for 29 minutes. Didn't get to face too many balls early on because he was rotating the strike well, but now he's exploding.
Hughes runs away and puts in a dive. I'd bowl him because he can maybe stop this with his Yorkers, because at the moment it's an onslaught. So what does Dilbar do now? Slow one, goes short, wrong option. You say watch the ball. Here's a free hit. And it goes for 4, so punished. I know he's probably heated and he can't believe he did it. Nicely played. There's an inventive stroke.
I think that's Visa on this pitch.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Shane didn't dig it in. Oh, brilliant. Yes, we needed to see it today. His final ball. 2 overs for 29. And we'll just add to that, won't we? We'll just add to that. We're now in the 30s.
This is a quarter-final for Lahore.
Fetch that one too. That's out of here. Look how big and long that is. Oh, thank you very much. Robin Hood has got the arrow out and down the ground she goes.
Qalandars opted to bowl first and they've got their work cut out. 187 to win, but have a look at what Khushdil produced. A gem of a knock, 70 of just 29. Qalandars have achieved this before, but this is a day game, so no due advantage. Sights and sounds of Pakistan and Punjab. There's a lot of colour, a lot of character, and we're ready to go here. Qalandars have got their work cut out, to say the least. 187 to win and make it to the semi-final stage. That's got to be the big incentive for them. Can they handle the pressure of a massive run chase? Junaid Khan is in.
Excellent, but I like when Chris Lynn takes on the power play. He's that sort of guy who can just break the back of a run chase early.
Shot ball, punish for 4.
He tried to make sure it was nice and high. There's not enough pace in this pitch. It's only 141 kilometres an hour in the Lahore bowling effort. None of the short balls were really threatening at all. Not a terrible ball, just not the right ball on this pitch.
No airy-fairy stuff. That's gone. 4.
Well, I do like that. No airy-fairy stuff there. That has been dispatched.
Great roar. Oh, cracking shot. Don't bowl him there.
Thump to the boundary, through point. No one stopping this.
Blistering. Oh, smashed. What a shot of the last ball of the over. Spoils the fun for Ali Shafiq, but boy, did he time it or what?
Oh, that's just hammered.
What's impressed me, playing one through the offside with width and this one down the ground. It is brute strength that he uses. Doesn't necessarily get himself in the best positions, but he just swings through the line.
Short ball is not going to work on this placid track. You've got to be better than this.
This is very much a hit-me ball. Bakar Zaman's just got to ease it around the corner.
Nice and easy. Tapalti or over cover. Point does it quite nicely.
Needed to go to the boundary because it's been served up on a plate. And Chris Lynn doesn't have to take any risk. He just gets bat on ball, threads it through.
Are they? Oh, finds the gap quite easily. Well managed.
This ball's trying to go into the body. But you can't bowl it outside the off stump. Again, it's a failure in execution.
Inside edge will do it quite nicely for Chris Lynn. He's going to tee off.
It's the 5th over. It's a dynamite start, far from leg stump, and he quickly turns, doesn't he?
That's hit hard for 6. Skimmer, flat 6.
1,000 rupees. And this one, another hit me ball. It's getting to the point they can open a pie shop. Just bowling a few too many of these hit me balls.
Yeah, pie shop. Pie cost.
What's that pie cost?
Oh, I learned that in primary school. The pie cost, and everyone goes, what's a pie cost? Oh, back then it was 50 cents with sauce.
Oh, that's smashed. Brilliant shot. Really was exquisite from Chris Lynn.
Left and right again today.
That's powered away. Chris Lynn style for 4.
Practice game. Just a shot a minute. They've been served up some nice, juicy back of the length stuff.
Well, whatever he's doing at the moment, he's getting gold, is Chris Lynn.
Two best bowlers, two of the best bowlers in the competition, Tahir and Tanvir. Chris Lynn has swung from his bootlaces at everything. He's had a bit of luck from time to time, but not much has changed at all. Sultan's already qualified, so perhaps their foot is a long way off the pedal. For the Qalandars, it means everything.
6 overs. I think we would have.
Straight down the ground. 6 runs.
Tell you what, this is a great strike because he doesn't get anywhere near this. That ball turned even an inch. The Osaka power shot would not have been on.
He's fetched this and will find the boundary too. So a 6 and followed by a 4.
6 completed overs in a power play. And 72 for no loss, and just continuing. How do you stem the flow?
Still got Ben Dunk. Oh, once again, down the ground and straight over the boundary for 6.
Their first choice bowling attack is sitting and watching.
It's been a bit of a quiet time, but Chris Lynn has fetched that.
Kadir. Not sure Abdul will be all that happy about the 2 deliveries to start the over. A couple of half trackers.
That tactic would have been different had the big guns been in.
Makes room, and he finds the gap for 4.
To put the Sultans through the grinder. Googly, but it's way too short. And look at Fuck over cover.
Gone.
In his long and illustrious career, tempting the batsman down the crease, out of his ground. Fakhr having a huge swing, just going with it, really, the momentum.
Oh, he's crunched that away and timed it so beautifully for 4.
Really tried to finesse this to the boundary. No pace on the ball to work with. Just all upper body strength. Love to see him.
He did demote himself so that Fakhr and Lynn could go out together.
Chris Lynn powers this away. Will he find, 6 runs?
It's the Graham Gooch. 333 HBL 6s. I mean, brutal. Only way to describe it.
He goes again, and this is even better.
Yeah, he was outstanding. In fact, the pair was wonderful to watch. Fakhr Zaman, they needed his form. If they win, they'll play the semi-final. So always good to have your opening pair in form. That was brute force from Chris Lynn at times. Getting that away.
Chilling. Oh, he's just drilled that one down the ground. Was it ever, or was it something that changed as he got into his career?
A half trigger gets the treatment, goes for 6. Easy peasy Japanesey.
तो ये बताएं कि अगले मैच में भी आप आएंगे कैच करने, क्योंकि आपने तो आपकी तो अच्छी फॉर्म चल रही है।
जी इंशाल्लाह जरूर आऊंगा मैं इंशाल्लाह।
He goes again, goes big, smashes it. 6 number 5.
Oh, mate.
Oh, he's been a bit of a passenger in this partnership, but Sohail Akhtar has hit a beautiful shot for 4. Oh, he goes again, crunches this through, extra cover for 4. That's 100 for Chris Lynn, the 800 of PSL, and he's the first Lahore batsman to get to triple figures in HBL PSL history. Have a look at that smile and see how much it means to him. He's taken his team on the brink of the semi-finals of this year's competition. Well, as Michael Slater said, he's gone downtown and it's big. 6 runs. Lynn goes again, and this will be victory for Lahore Qalandars. It's a historic day for the home team as they make the semi-finals for HBL PSL for the first time ever. What a moment. He's wanted to play a knock like this for his team, and it's come good on the right day.
Well, only needed 2 boundaries, but let's finish with 2 sixes. And they are through to the playoffs, taking on Karachi, as you say, Cass, and they should all be so proud.